There are places around the world that seem almost impossible to believe. An island where outsiders are forbidden from making contact, an underground ossuary beneath Paris, a burning crater in the middle of a desert, an abandoned city surrounded by the sea, and an island covered in hundreds of dolls. These places are real. Here are 5 places you were never supposed to find. Number 5. Island of the Dolls, Mexico. Located in the canals of Xochimilco, Mexico City, the Island of the Dolls is covered with hundreds of old dolls hanging from trees. The island's former resident, Julian Santana Barrera, reportedly began collecting and hanging dolls after finding the body of a drowned girl near the island. According to local legend, he believed the dolls were connected to her and continued collecting them for decades. Julian died in 2001, reportedly in the same area where he believed the girl had drowned. The island is now a tourist attraction, but claims that the dolls are actually possessed remain folklore, not proven fact. Number 4. Hashima Island, Japan. Hashima Island, also known as Gunkanjima or Battleship Island, was once a densely populated coal mining community. At its peak, thousands of people lived on this tiny island, surrounded by apartment buildings, schools and other facilities. But when the coal mine closed in 1974, the entire population left. The island was abandoned almost overnight. Today, its massive concrete buildings remain largely empty, creating one of the world's most striking abandoned landscapes. Hashima became part of the UNESCO World Heritage Site covering Japan's Meiji Industrial Revolution sites. Number 3. Darvaza Gas Crater, Turkmenistan. Deep inside Turkmenistan's Karakum Desert is a massive natural gas crater known as the Gates of Hell. In 1971, Soviet-era drilling operations encountered an underground cavity, causing the ground to collapse and creating the crater. Natural gas began escaping, and the gas was deliberately ignited. The expectation was that it would eventually burn out. Instead, the crater became famous for its enormous flames. The exact history and start date of the fire have been debated, but the crater has remained a major landmark of Turkmenistan for decades. Number 2. The Paris Catacombs, France. Beneath Paris lies a vast network of former underground quarries. In the late 18th century, Parisian authorities began moving human remains from overcrowded cemeteries underground. The site officially became the Paris Municipal Ossuary in 1786. Millions of human remains were eventually transferred there. Today, the official visitor route is around 1.5 kilometers long, but the underground quarry network beneath Paris is much larger. What looks like an ordinary European city from above is hiding an enormous world of tunnels and human history beneath its streets. Number 1. North Sentinel Island, India. And finally, the most restricted place on our list. North Sentinel Island is home to the Sentinelese, an indigenous community that has remained largely isolated from the outside world. India prohibits outsiders from approaching the island, partly to protect the Sentinelese from potentially deadly diseases and unwanted contact. In 2018, American missionary John Allen Chow illegally traveled to the island and was killed. Then in 2025, American YouTuber Mikhailo Viktorovich Polyakov illegally entered the protected area while attempting to make contact. He was arrested after returning. Indian authorities prohibit people from approaching within 5 kilometers of the island. Unlike the other places on this list, North Sentinel isn't abandoned or forgotten. People live there today, and they've made their position very clear. They want to be left alone. From abandoned cities and underground ossuaries to forbidden islands and burning craters, these places prove that some of the world's strangest stories aren't fictional, they're real. Yeah, that's it. Make sure to like the video and subscribe the channel.